Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Bain and this is my Cajita box for my Cajita project for my Multicultural Psych 105 class with Dr. Quintero Hall. As you can see, I've chosen to paint my box pink. Pink is my favorite color, and I've included a photo of myself with pink hair. I really just like this photo of myself as well, and the pink hair just matches the vibe of the box. And I've included blue squigglies around the edges of the box. Blue is also my favorite colors, and pink represents the more happy side of myself, while the blue signifies some more sad parts of myself. But I believe the contrast of the two looks really good together. So yeah, and then inside, the first thing you see is a photo of myself. I was about 6 years old in this photo. It's a school photo, and it's supposed to be my younger self looking back at me in a mirror. Like, I look in the mirror, I see my child self. I just think it's important to remember where I came from, who I was, and how much I've grown from this small girl. And I've painted the background kind of like a child's painting, just to really represent that child side of me from when I was younger. And when we go in the box, first thing is a business card for the restaurant I manage, Zatar Mediterranean Cuisine. I really love the customers that I interact with on a daily basis. People from Palestine, people from Africa, people from just all over. It's been really eye-opening learning about different cultures from working at my current job. And the food's amazing. It's Mediterranean food. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for the diversity that I've seen in humans from working here. I'm currently majoring psychology, and I'm really gonna miss this job when I pursue a career in psychology. Next is a photo of my arm and the tattoos I have. As you can see, I have a lot of tattoos. Both my arms are completely tattooed, but since I couldn't put my tattooed arm in the box, this was the second best option. And I designed all these tattoos myself. We have Shishomaru, Canty, and No Face, and I just love that I can wear the art that I designed on myself. It's a great form of self-expression for me, and yes, really love tattoos. Here's a picture of my younger sister Gloria and myself. She is a year and 1 month younger than I am. We were going to a friend's wedding, and I just really love this photo of us. She is my best friend, and I wouldn't be who I am today without her. So I thought it was really important to include her in my box. We've always been close, and we always will be close. And yeah, as you can see, she also really likes pink. Half her hair is pink, and yeah. Here's a photo of my Netherland dwarf bunny, Yuki. I love this rabbit so much. I've had him since he was 1 month old, and he's about to be 11 years old. And he is just spoiled rotten. He is the first pet I've ever had on my own. So I love him so much, just like he's my son, and he's got me through so much. Pets just love you so unconditionally, and yeah, I love him unconditionally too. He was about 10 years old in this photo. He's still healthy, kicking, and I'm just so thankful, and I love how cute he is. It's another small photo of my bunny. He was about 2 months old in this photo. He was really sleepy. I just thought it was really cute, and I love the little frame, so I have included that as well. This is a little photo strip of my boyfriend Robert and I. This was from our first date, almost 12 years ago. We went to go see the Titanic when it was in the movies again. And yeah, we were really young in this photo. He is probably the most important person in my life. We've been together 12 years almost now, and yeah, we've grown so much together, and I really couldn't imagine life without him. He is my soulmate, my best friend, and I'm just so lucky to have him. We've been through so much together, and he's seen me at my worst, he's seen me at my best, and he just loves me for exactly who I am. And this is us present day. This was a few months ago. We were at Auto Bar for a friend's birthday, and he's just so precious to me. And yeah, we've just grown so much. This is so old. This I've had since I was 8 years old. This is a floppy disk, in case anyone didn't know. I used to really be into writing fan fiction for Naruto and Final Fantasy. I have, on this particular floppy disk, a 400-page Naruto fan fiction that I wrote when I was very young. And yeah, I love writing, and this is just so nostalgic for me. I found this recently, and if I could only find a computer that had a floppy disk reader in it, I want to read that fan fiction so bad. So next we have, this is a Funko Pop. This is Ryuk from Death Note. I just put this in here because I really love anime, always have loved anime. It is such a big part of my life, and yeah, I would just watch it all the time, and Ryuk is my favorite character from Death Note. I just love being able to see the beautiful art and escape into worlds that otherwise wouldn't be possible, and anime is just a major part of my life. So next I have this really old knickknack. This belonged to my Aunt Nancy. Unfortunately, she passed away 2 years ago of brain cancer. It was such a devastating loss. She has been there for me my whole life, and just so much I can't even explain that she's done for me. This was given to me from her. She was going to give it to me for Christmas before she passed away. This has been passed down through our family for a long time. I don't even know why, but yeah, this is just really important to me because it reminds me of my aunt, and she really just is and was a significant part of my life. Next, I have this ring, which I meant to include with my photos of Robert, but this is a promise ring he got me a while ago. It's an opal, and I love opals, and I love this ring, and I wear it all the time. I just took it off to include in my box, but I love this ring, and it just represents the love that he has for me and that I have for him. I just think it's the perfect ring. Next, I want to include this medication, Trintellix, that I am currently taking. I suffer from OCD and depression, and getting on medication was a major step for me in getting control of my mental health. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of when taking medication. I believe mental health is so important, and everyone should be doing all they can to tend to their mental health. I don't know where I would be without this medication. It just helps me. I accepted a while ago that I needed more help than just therapy, and yeah, so I wanted to include that. Next, I have this little heart ornament. I've had this for years. I just really love this ornament. It just symbolizes a lot. I think that I have a really big heart, and though I've been through a lot of pain in my life, I still have a lot of capacity to love, and I think the breaks throughout the heart really signify that. Like, though a heart may have been hurt or damaged or broken, it's still capable of a lot of love. So I just love what that symbolizes for myself. Next, I have this poem. I actually wrote this in 2008. This is a really sad poem, but I thought it was important to include because I don't think just happiness is what shapes us. I think pain also shapes us and who we are. This was a poem I wrote about my mother who had a massive heart attack in 2007. And yeah, she had it in front of my sister and I, and it was just a really dark time. Thankfully, she ended up surviving, but a lot of pain followed that. Had an abusive father, and my mom was never the same. Not to be a downer, but poetry was definitely an outlet for me, an escape. And this is just one of the poems that I wrote about my mom's heart attack and the things my sister and I went through. So yeah, I just wanted to include that because I think that it's important. Next, I've included a treatment plan that I received from my therapist. I've been in therapy for years now, but just last year, I've met this amazing therapist, and she's been helping me so much. Therapy has been a godsend for me. It's helped me better understand my emotions, better understand myself and how I react to things. And yeah, we're currently working on parts of the self, and yeah, therapy has just been so important to me, always will be important to me. I think I'll always be in therapy. I think everyone should try therapy. So I wanted to include that. Next, I have these postcards. These are from a trip that I was lucky enough to take with UMD. We traveled all across Europe. It was the trip of a lifetime, honestly. This one's from Venice. I loved seeing all the different cultures and the ways of life that people live, and it has just opened my world. I definitely had culture shock at first, but yeah, it was amazing, and it's made me want to travel even more. So yeah, this one's from Venice. This one's from Rothenburg in Germany. This one is from Berchtesgaden. I'm probably butchering that, but yeah. And this one's from Salzburg. This one, I couldn't even tell you, honestly, another town in Germany. Heidelberg. This one was from Brussels. And these are just a few of the postcards that I've collected. I've collected one from every place we've been to. We went to 7 different countries, I believe, and so many towns in between all. Next, I've included just this little Squishmallow. I have an obsession with Squishmallows. I probably have over 100 of them. Couldn't fit the bigger ones in the box, but I just wanted to put this little guy in there to show my love for Squishmallows. Really love them. They're so soft too. Next, I have in here what is arguably, in my opinion, the best game to ever exist. This is a very old game, Final Fantasy VII. Played this for the first time when I was about, I want to say 7 years old, 8 years old. This has locked my love for gaming. I'm a huge gamer, and it all started with Final Fantasy VII. I spend most of my free time just playing video games. I just love the worlds they take you into, how the graphics have improved, seeing where they started, like in here. As you can see, it's like pretty blocky. If I open it, let me see if there's something better. No, but there's the disc. Yeah, so major part of my life, always will be. Next, I have a seashell. I got this from the beach last year. I just wanted to include this because I love the beach. It is the one time where I feel like I can just completely relax and let go. Every year, my friends and I, we take a trip to the beach for about a week, and it's just such a calming place to be, and I love the beach. And last, I have this Resident Evil, the Umbrella Conspiracy book. I love reading. I'm always with a book if I'm not playing a video game or watching anime. I love reading. Again, it's an escape for me. I love this book, by the way. This is a really, really well-written book. It's extremely scary. Every time I turn the page, my heart is beating. I'm wondering what's going to happen. Yeah, so if you like horror, you don't even have to like video games. It's based on a video game. You guys should definitely check out this book. So yeah, that is everything I had in my box. I know there was happy things and there was sad things. I just think it's important to show that life isn't only happy things, and painful things can also shape you. And I can say that I am proud of the person that this little girl has become. Even this little girl was so strong. And yeah, life is full of experiences, and all of them together shape us who we are. And thank you so much for taking the time to look at my box and listen to me talk.